It is a sound like no other when they raise that 12th man flag here in Seattle, and we just heard it, and that means it's time for football at Lumen Field. Today it's week 3, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the Las Vegas Raiders taking on the Seattle Seahawks. 2 1-1 teams here, each looking to move over 500, and we're underway here in week 3. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Play action now. Levis. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. There he goes, right side. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. A great effort there. His second touchdown on the season. And the Raiders will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Now, with that, they could elect to take the ball at the 1 if they want it.
Yeah, exactly right. They have options here. If they decide now to go for 2 after the penalty, the ball doesn't go to the 2-yard line as normal. They get the penalty, so that's half the distance. You put it at the 1. But if they decided they wanted to kick, they would just move the ball from the 15 to the 10, and they would kick it there.
Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0.
Seahawks nothing.
On is the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. On the return, it's Tristan Ebner from his end zone.
Tristan Ebner on the return. The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Here we go, Jack.
They start on the ground with McCaffrey. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. A good position to be in here, 2nd and inches.
Yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches.
They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. And this will be a Seahawks first down as the tackle made just shy of the 40. The Seahawks are 1-1 through 2 games thus far. It's not a start that's going to set the world on fire, but they've been pretty solid nonetheless.
And the first thing that crosses my mind, it certainly beats the alternative of starting 0-2. I do think that this is a team that's going to take a little time to find its footing. Hard to navigate the always tough NFL.
That is taken in by the tight end fan. So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory, right at the 40. Play action. Now Wilson. Throwing left sideline there, but it's incomplete. You look at this Raiders defense. This unit 3rd best in the NFL in stopping the run.
Now if they could just get their pass defense in line, this unit would be really, really strong. And remember the conversation with the defensive coordinator? He wants them to rush the passer better. He wants to see the quarterback on the ground. They've got to create some sacks.
And he said it starts early and often. We'll see if they can get to him. On 2nd down, McCaffrey. And he is going to lose yardage here. Backed up here. Tough spot. Needing 11 yards to pick up the first. Play action. It's Wilson. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
We've watched this a long time, and I still don't believe we get it. 3rd and long. Why are you calling play action?
Yeah, because they're not going to bite defensively, right?
No, not at all. I did have a coach explain to me years ago that for some teams, that's how they have to deal with pass protection and their line blocking. But to me, it seems silly.
Yeah, well, they're silly, and it leads to a play action sack. They'll try and throw for it with Wilson. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30.
It's a gain of 20. And that's good. For another Seahawks.
On first down, this is McCaffrey.
He'll work his way up the middle for a gain of about 4. Second down.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
From the 25, here's 2nd and 6. They'll send a receiver here in motion right.
He's going to handle it on the touch pass.
Well, and a great read by the secondary. They come up to stop that touch pass before it can even get back to the line. On third down, Wilson. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. So they gave up the early touchdown. This has been a pretty good response. Nice drive, taking it down 1st and goal.
And I know all the cliches jump in, right? Don't get away from your game plan too early. Make sure you're settled down. Don't panic. But it's all true, isn't it? Because otherwise, you get out of what you plan to do during the game, and it's still early. Don't get crazy because you gave one up. Just respond as you just noted.
They'll try to run with McCaffrey. And he's across the chalk into the end zone. Touchdown, Seahawks. Christian McCaffrey, his 5th rushing touchdown now on the year. And the Seahawks are able to match the opening drive touchdown against them with one of their own. Extra point up and third by Myers. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive.
Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Throw left side complete. That's Alexander. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. So they elect to decline it.
And why not? Just go ahead and let the play stand, and they'll take that.
So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. Now Levis. He'll let this go for the end zone. And it's going to be caught for a Raider touchdown. A great play there. 39 yards. And the Raiders have taken the lead. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 14-7.
14. Seahawks 7.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Ebner going to elect to bring this out of the end zone here. And they'll be backed up a bit to start as he's out of bounds at the 16.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway.
Well, certainly they'd rather have the scenario they had last time. Now, Charles, remember they had the short field. They took it in the end zone. Now this is going to have to be a longer, more sustained drive if they want to get points.
Yeah, a little bit more of a quick strike opportunity last time by where they were on the field, and you're exactly right about that. But now, backed up a little bit. What's that old expression we love to use? Time to matriculate the ball down the field and try and do it again.
Oh, and this one may need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away. Wilson now to throw on 3rd down. And it is caught. And he is going to have a Seahawks 1st down. They needed 3. He doubled that. He got 6. Through one corner, 14-7 our score.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Off left tackle, it's McCaffrey. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 28-yard line.
Now Wilson. Man open downfield, it's Metcalf. Now he's loose down the left sideline. And touchdown Seattle. DK Metcalf, 72 yards. And the Seahawks are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. And he showcased his blazing speed on that one.
Was he wearing football cleats or track spikes? Because he was gone. Big-time play. And just think about what that does if you're a receiver on the team with him. Well, that's got to open things up for you as well. Because if I'm a defense, I've got to get back deeper and deeper in order to keep him in front. But I'm not sure how many can actually keep him in front with that speed.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Right now, we've got a little bit of an offensive masterpiece going on. Both sides moving the football, scoring points. It's almost like somebody put the defense on rookie mode in this one. I mean, we haven't even left the first half, Charles, and we're certainly on pace for a shootout.
An excellent start for both offenses. The fans have to be enjoying this to seeing all these points go up on the board. As a former defender, you know I'm not enjoying this at all. But right now, both these teams just trading haymakers. Let's see if anyone slips up first. Can anyone counter with a nice little jab and get things going in their direction?
23 yards on the play.
Certainly no settling into the drive there. They came right out on the first play and attacked the middle of the field for a big gainer and a first down.
On first down, Levis. He finds his man complete. That's Norris. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. It's another first down as they bite off 23 more on that one.
First down, Las Vegas.
Levis. Escaping the pressure right. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. The escapability in evidence there as that one good for 15 and a first. They go play action. Here's Levis. Flushed out right. Oh, poor decision there, and it's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Reek Woolen. And the Seahawks are going to have the football here at their own 18-yard line.
Well, I would guess that combined, if you spoke to both defenses, neither side has a lot to celebrate today. They haven't had a lot of stops, but that one right there, that's a big one because they stole points away with that play. And just as importantly, picked up a key stop on an offense that's been really impressive here in the early going.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. For this offense, Charles, remember the last time they were out here, marched it nearly the full length of the football field, and a lot of the attack went through the air, so now they're seeing if they can duplicate that performance.
Okay, if I show my age a little bit, partner, because I can hear my high school coach, John Ford. I can hear his voice in my head. Laddie, when you put the ball in the air, 3 things can happen, and 2 of them are bad. For the way the game's being played now, this is just part of what they do, so I don't think they should change anything at all. They've been dominant. Keep throwing it around.
3rd catch of this first half for him, and this one is a first down. They'll get this out wide to Metcalf. So give him 2 yards there on the completion, and that'll make it 2nd down.
33-yard line.
Now it's Wilson. He finds Smith and Jigba. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down. Executed it to perfection. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. 2 first downs have them up to the 41 now for 1st and 10. McCaffrey running up the middle. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. Clock running, and the Seahawks, they're running 2, trying to speed up to the line of scrimmage. Another run with McCaffrey on second down. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Seventh play of the drive forthcoming on 3rd and 8. Now Wilson. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. This is caught inside the 15. It's a big play there for Seattle. 44 yards.
Well, he moved his way quite a bit in this first half, and with good reason. You can see it there. He is such a handful defensively. Just too hard to keep him under wraps. He delivers a big play here for this offense.
So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Shotgun handoff down to McCaffrey. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. They follow up that gigantic gain with the tiniest of pickups, 1 yard.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball on this drive and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. Makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
Second down and right back to McCaffrey. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half.
So if you've been playing defense in this one, there's a little bit of the good and some bad because they did give up the touchdown run to him earlier but shut him down otherwise.
Outside of that, you're exactly right. I would say they've contained him very well. They'll see about converting this 3rd and 8. He finds his man complete. That's Miles. And he'll be tackled right on the 10, well short of the first down. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Myers' kick is good. And they take a 17-14 lead. So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. And with 7 seconds remaining, not much time to really do anything. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. He's going to sling this deep downfield. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked off by Jamal Adams. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Glenn, getting set for quarter number 3 here. field goal the difference. 17-14 is the score. Back underway here now in this third quarter. Ebner going to elect to bring this out of the end zone here. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway.
Hey, Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it. But I think these first couple of drives, they want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities. And I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room.
Oh, he tries to get it to Metcalf, but it's intercepted. Jacorian Bennett has it. He's still barreling through. But a great return as he gets this all the way down close to the 30-yard line. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Off the play fake, Levis. Got a man, it's Mayer. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. A good pickup there, 26 yards. Levis looking to move him around a bit. Now back to throw. That is incomplete.
No receivers open, so who's forced to put that one into Puget Sound? That's a great job defensively blanketing those receivers, and ultimately a smart idea by him just to get the ball out of there.
They've been in the red zone 3 times in this game and have not scored a single point. Can they break through here on 2nd and goal? Halfway there from the 6 to the 3 on a gain of 3.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime means had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operated.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying under double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secure before they slide off and try to chip someone at the second level.
So they opted to pass for it on 3rd and goal. Let's see what they do on 4th and goal.
Well, I think they threw it with the idea that if they didn't get it, they would go for it on 4th and goal. So they've got another play in their pocket. They're going to have to call it right now. No field goal here.
Levis throwing for it on 4th.
Flush to his right. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. An incompletion there on 4th and goal from the 3. And the Seahawks able to come up with a goal line stand. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense.
And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive. In particular, if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ball game.
Yeah, some guys, you know they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to look to hit a couple shorter passes, get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, their goal is not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you got to watch them a little bit, because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit, in order to try and get to the ball even faster.
They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey. And he almost gets this to the 30, taken down about a yard shy.
62 yards on the ground for him now as he's done that on 15 carries.
So far this season, this is an offense that's proved its ability to move the football. I mean, they're in the top 5 in the NFL and picking up first downs, and they get the conversion here. And I think a lot of that is due to how they win on first and second down, because that leaves them third and short, third and manageable. A lot easier to pick them up then, isn't it?
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people up to block in front of him, either fellow receivers or offensive linemen? That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
Now here's a little touch pass as they tap it quickly to their receiver. And he's going to take this one up only to about the 44-yard line. And quickly they get to the line. On second down, Wilson. That completes it again to Metcalf. It'll go as a gain of 4. And they're going to face a third down. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. To throw again is Wilson. He finds his man, complete. That's Miles. And this won't be enough. Stopped a yard short after a gain of 3. Fourth down. Here's Wilson. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's got this down to the 45. Fourth down, no problem. Just a ho-hum pickup of 14 to keep the offense on the field. Both sides were holding their breath there on that fourth down play, and the offense can breathe a sigh of relief.
And both knew exactly where the first down markers were. You know the defense is trying to guard those sticks and try and keep people in front, but somehow, some way, those guys found a way to pick it up.
A handoff left, McCaffrey, and the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. On second down, here's Wilson. Hit as he throws there, incomplete. Something we haven't really seen much of from him, an incomplete pass.
Yeah, last week he finished at 70%. This week he's up over 80%. I don't know how you slow him down. Pass rush is usually the best way because a quarterback on his back usually can't complete a pass.
Try to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. And that will not to be. It's incomplete. So they couldn't hook up as time has now run out on this third quarter of play. And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on fourth down. Here's Wilson to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down, and he'll have it by plenty as it turns out to be a big gainer there on fourth down.
That's another Seahawks.
Now a draw play to McCaffrey. Shifts by him. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Christian McCaffrey with his second TD of the game, his 6th on the year. And the Seahawks drive the entire length of the field, 99 yards for the score. So that now 6 touchdowns for him on the ground here so far this year, Charles. And it's week 3. What kind of a season might he be embarking on?
Well, we both know it helps to have a fresh legs early. And they're going to ride him a lot as this year goes on. But one other thing to keep in mind, as you keep having success,
You actually have built up some momentum. Your body responds to that as well. So I see no reason for this to slow down anytime soon.
And a nifty return there all the way across the 40.
There's no downplaying that we all knew that this was a critical possession, and to get a return like that to start things off, that's the spark that they needed. That's the spark they were looking for.
The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. And the script really is flipped for them. The momentum on the other sideline, and now they have to try and battle back from a 2-score deficit.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. And now they're in the hurry-up.
1st and 10, it's Levis.
Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Alexander. It'll be a gain of just a yard, and that's going to bring up 2nd down.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it could turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. They were looking to throw, holding on the big right tackle.
That's real simple, partner. Keep your hands inside in the chest area. You're probably okay. You get it out on the shoulders, get them wide. Usually going to pick up a holding call.
They'll come up now on a 2nd and long after the hold.
Here's Levis. He finds Mayer here.
And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 34-yard line.
Levis to throw once more. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
Well, no one likes to see that drop, but I'll guarantee it's not going to stop his quarterback from going back to him anytime he has open space.
2nd and 10. Levis to throw it.
He gets it complete to Jackson. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. A really good pickup of 28 yards.
Well, every drive from here out is definitely crucial and critical. They know that they need to get at least 3 here to get it back to a 1-score game. But I can't imagine that in their huddle that they're thinking at all about getting the field goal. They want to get into the end zone and then try and get the ball back again.
5 yards, a good run there, and now 2nd and goal. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up.
And Levis going to change the play. He'll try again. And I don't think he got in. He did not. They mark him short of the goal line.
They're held again, and do we have a goal line stand brewing? It's 3rd and goal. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal.
They'll go with a touch pass here, trying to pick it up.
And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. A 1-yard touchdown reception.
And the Raiders have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th.
Extra point splits the uprights. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter.
Raiders 21.
On is the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway.
After the touchdown we just saw, we have a brand new ball game. And now look at the situation. You got plenty of time on the clock. Defensively, they have 3 timeouts. So do you run the football here or do you throw it?
I think you have that full conversation with your offensive unit, and you tell them, here's the situation. They've got all their timeouts, so we are not going to play this conservatively. We've got to attack them. We've got to make them use those, gain the ground that we need in order to put this game away. If you think we're just going to run it 3 times and punt it, you got another thing coming.
Yeah, and by the way, also the 2-minute warning in play, so essentially 4 timeouts left.
They have to be aggressive here.
This offense so far on 3rd down, they're at 50%, 4 for 8. This will be 3rd and 6. Left side here taken in by Metcalf. Down the left sideline. Inside the 20. DK Metcalf. And all the way in. Touchdown Seattle. DK Metcalf with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Seahawks use the big play to extend their 4th quarter lead.
In order to lead in a game, you're going to get plenty of contributors, but that's his 2nd touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys in this one. And
you better believe he'll be looking for the hat trick here as this one continues to go. Myers connects on the PAT, and his guys will take a 10-point lead. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, they trail by 2 scores here in the 4th quarter. This drive becomes very critical. Now a throw downfield is taken in by his running back. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. That one goes for 24 yards. Working the sideline there. Good route, good catch. 1st down, and he gets out of bounds.
Now you have to like the play calling because you have to run some guys down the middle of the field to draw some of the defenders away. They can't just let them guard the sideline exclusively. That's how it's going to work. Sidelines and incompletions to use the clock.
And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning. Here's 1st and 10. Levis's throw taken in by Adams. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. And Levis going back to the air. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Norris. And he will be brought down, but a 1st and goal coming up as we have come upon the 2-minute warning.
At the 5-yard line.
Working from the gun, here's Levis. Eluding the pressure right. And he's just going to throw this one out of bounds here. Nowhere to go with it, incomplete.
Ooh, that's certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in the huddle, so they're ready if a tackle happens inbounds.
Escaping the pressure right. On the throw, let him too much that time. It's incomplete.
And now the focus is really clear. They need to get that 1st down and either get out of bounds or maybe use one of those timeouts.
Levis. He's got it.
Completed pass brings up a 4th down situation. Do you play analytics on this one? Well, what do your analytics tell you about going forward here? I wonder what they would say.
They tell me you're down by this margin 4th quarter. You're going. Desperation time now. Here's Levis. And this is caught now for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet. Extra point attempt to follow here. And the lead is down to a field goal now.
Next to score, Seahawks 31, Raiders 28.
So they got their touchdown, now down a field goal. Here comes the onside kick. And the Seahawks, looks like they've recovered. They have. Well, fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Second down and 6 now. He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. Now the Raiders going to burn their third and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And now the question everyone's wondering, look at the clock, late fourth quarter, do they put the ball in the air here on third?
I don't. I run the football, and I tell my offensive line, no leakage up front. I don't want my running back hit as I hand the ball off to him. I don't want any type of an issue. But if I am going to throw it, quick throw, out to the perimeter, maybe one of my best receivers running a quick slant or something like that.
And he can only get this to the 42-yard line, and that is not near enough.
So where'd all that running room that he had in the first half go? Because it looks like it's drying up a little bit here. Someone made some adjustments, it appears, at least on this drive.
They've been brilliant, perfect on fourth down so far, 3 for 3, and they're going to try again here. Inaudible here to get a new look. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. And they're going to at least line up to go for it here on fourth down. They'll try and throw for it with Wilson. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Seahawks go for it but can't convert. And the Raider D, they get the football back. Here's first and 10. Here's Levis. Throw downfield going to be taken in by Jackson. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. What a ball game this was. What an atmosphere this was. And the home team getting the late touchdown, getting the victory, and now everybody in this building can file away with smiles on their faces.
And what do real estate people tell us all the time? It's location, location, location. So being at home, that can be a big deal because, remember, they were down to their final chance to retake the lead. That home field advantage, I think it helped fuel all of what happened for them down the stretch. A huge win.
So for the Seahawks, they get back in the win column as they move to 2-1 now on